strings in C language, any string is a group of characters. It's nothing but a character array. The declaration of any string is just like your integer array declaration. Specify the data type and variable within square brackets, specify the size of an array. Look at this, it's a string initialization. It's not a declaration here, it is initialization. CHER string variable is str1 and string is initialized with A, B, C, D, placed within single quotation separated by comma, and it must end with \0. \0 is your null character. And why it is treated as null character? Because the ASCII value of \0 is 0. A string can be initialized in two ways. One, placed within single quotations separated by comma, ended with \0. Another one, you can put it within double quotations. As we discussed in arrays, during initialization of either array or string, we need to specify the size. In the second method, during string initialization, whatever you put within double quotations, the null character will be assigned automatically. So \0 represents end of the string, a null character. To read and write strings, we have various functions like scanf, printf, getS, putS. As we know, scanf to read any type of data from keyboard and printf to write any type of data on screen. getS is used to read a string. Similarly, putS to write a string. Look at the syntax of getS and putS. We don't need any %s to be placed. We need %s if we are reading the data using scanf or if you are printing the data using printf. We don't need a %s in getS and putS. Look at a simple program here to read and write any string. What is a variable here? Nickname. Look at the declaration. CHER is your data type and string variable is nickname and string size is 20. Semicolon. This is your declaration, string declaration. So look at the scanf. We don't need to specify ampersand symbol in scanf. That is the one which is we are supposed to observe here. So what is the disadvantage of %s? The %s accepts only one word string. You execute this program and try to give two words separated by space, it will accept only one word. So that is the reason why we use getS and putS. The same program we can rewrite using getS and putS. So look at the syntax of getS. getS within brackets string variable semicolon. Similarly, putS within brackets string variable semicolon. So we have various string handling functions under string.h header file. strlen to find the length of the string, strlwr converts an uppercase to lowercase, and strupr lowercase to uppercase, and strcat concatenating of two strings, and we have ncat also, and strcpy copy one string to another string. We have strncpy and we have strcmp to compare two strings, whether two strings are equal or not. And we have many more functions. strrev is to reverse any string. Look at strcmp, strncmp and strcmpi. CMPI ignores the case while comparing any two strings. And strdup for duplicating a string, and strstr finds the first occurrence of a string in another string. So we'll see the things one by one. We'll see all the demo programs one by one. strlen is to find the length of the string. Look at the example. A string str1, a string variable str1 initialized with beginner's book, and look at the %d as we are finding the length, and the output is an integer, so %d, and the base syntax is strlen within brackets string variable. So what is strlen? strlen is to find the length of the string, and what is size of? Size of determines how many bytes a variable occupies. So look at this program here. The length of the string is 13, whereas the size of operator returns a value 20. Each character 1 byte. So the size is 20 bytes. So we have strnlen. It returns the length of the string if it is less than the value specified for max length. We need to specify the maximum length. If it is less than the value specified in maximum length, it returns the length. Otherwise, it returns the max length value. So look at this example. What is the length of the string is 13 characters, and the maximum length we specified in first strlen is 30. So the length of the string is less than the maximum length, so we got the length of the string. The second printf statement, we have str1 comma 10, the maximum is 10. So here in this case we get the length as your max ln value. So look at the output of second printf statement. Even though the length of the string is 13, it is returned only 10 because whatever we specified, the max ln as 10 only. strcmp compare two strings and returns an integer value. If both strings are same, then it returns 0, otherwise it returns a negative value or positive value based on comparison. If the first string is less than the second string, or string 1 is a substring of string 2, then it returns a negative value. If it is greater, it returns a positive value. If both are same, it returns 0. So look at this. strcmp s1 comma s2 is 0. Both strings are not equal, so we get the message string 1 and string 2 are different. And how it compares both the strings? It compares character by character based on the ASCII value, and of course based on length also. So we have strncmp. It compares both the strings till n characters, means it compares the first n characters of both the strings, not all the characters of both the strings. So look at the if statement here. strncmp s1 comma s2 comma 8. So it compares first 8 characters of S1 and S2 whether they are equal or not. So look at S1 and S2, they are equal, so we get the message string 1 and string 2 are equal. So we have strcat concatenation, joining of any two strings. Look at the example, your demo program. S1 is hello and S2 is world, and strcat S1 comma S2. So S2 is added to S1, S2 is appended to S1. So strcat comma source string comma destination string. S1 comma S2 means S2 is added to S1. So we have strncat concatenates n characters of str2 to str1. So look at the thing. S1 is hello and S2 is world, and strncat S1 comma S2 comma 3. Look at the output here. The first 3 characters of string 2 are added to S1. strcpy copy one string to another string. So look at this example, strcpy S1 comma S2. S2 is copied to S1. So S1 is initialized as string 1 and S2 is initialized as string 2, and I am going copying to S1. So even though S2 is initialized with some string here, it will be replaced by the new string because we are copying S2 into S1. So whatever S2 is there is copied to S1. It is no confusion regarding this. So if you are copying one string to another string, there is no use of initializing both. You initialize only one string and copy it to another string. If both are initialized, the other one will be replaced. strncpy so there are two cases, case 1 and case 2. If the length of str2 is greater than n, then it just copies the first n characters of str2 into str1. If the length of str2 is less than n, then it copies all the characters of str2 into str1. You see the example. So look at this, strncpy S1 comma S2 comma 12. So it copies the first 10 characters of S2 into S1. So check out the n value here, it is 12, and you just make another change, let it be some 10 and check it difference. And try to give n value more than the length of the second string and observe the output. So strchr searches the string str for concerned character ch. So here the string variable is mystr with length 30 and initialized with an example of function strchr, and look at the printf clearly, strchr, the string variable comma a character, and look at the output. Identify the character where it is there in the string mystr. So strrchr is similar to strchr, and the only difference is it searches in the reverse order. So look at this, observe the output clearly, and if you have any confusion regarding these type of things, you make some changes in input string and try to observe the difference. str chr is searches for a single character, whereas str searches for a string. So look at the demo. str within brackets input variable comma, we are searching for BEGI, and we get the string right from the position where BGI is there in the input string.